Today we're going to get into self-custody, I think a deep dive on Tangem, and go into a little bit about what you should be doing around self-custody as a whole. You guys are going to love it. My name is Paul Barrow. Welcome back into Tech Path. I want to start off with today. By the way, if you guys have not checked out our Tangem offer, we always give that to our sponsor, which is usually at the front of the show here. Today we're going to have Tangem on the show talking about some of this stuff, but you can use our code down below and you'll get a 10% off your Tangem card. So check that out. I want to go over to a tweet, and this is an interesting component of self-custody. Do you actually prefer centralized ownership with no option to self-custody? Almost 26% are saying, yes, I still like centralized ownership. So that's a problem. I think this is one of the things that we still have yet to achieve, and that's probably maybe even off. This had about 4,000 votes on it, but that's a pretty significant number of people that are still looking at centralized as the answer. We'll get into all of this good stuff. If you guys have not checked out our last video that we did with Tangem, I'll show you a little bit. We had a full kind of pros and cons kind of scenario. This is some of the things we really like about Tangem. We actually did a video on them about 7 months ago to break down their 2.0 wallet launch, so you guys can go back and check that out. Today, though, I want to bring in Tangem, and let's dive in a little deeper with David coming in from Tangem. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you very much for your community that you guys are really so stunned about Tangem and all the great feedback we have had from the last video. And I was really surprised that it was already 7 months ago. And for all those questions underneath the first video, no, this poor German guy is not so poor that he cannot afford a camera with color. No, that's just my style, and I love that. So thank you very much for having me.
I like it. I always love to get you on the show because you have that vintage look with the camera filter there. So it's a good one. I want to get into I want to get into all of this. I have a bunch of questions for you. As far as the update, 7 months later, we'll get into all the different features and things of that. I want to lead off with the new network. So what's available now on Tangem? What's coming? Give me kind of the rundown.
It is really amazing. So, I mean, as you have experienced this already last time, we are absolutely 100% community driven. So whatever our community wants from us, we do it. For right now, we have more than 42 layer ones available on our Tangem app, on our hardware wallet, and we have many, many more coming. So like you already have that up here. So we're talking about Moonbeam, ZK Zinc Era. We also have ICP implant, Xi, Tensor Tau, Manta Network, Base, Flare, and so many more coming. I mean, it's unbelievable what our developers are doing right now. So that is, I mean, again, it's all community driven, and we're working so hard to get in the next weeks and months all this important networks up that our community was asking for. And also a lot of feedback came back from your community and also asked for a lot of these networks, specifically like Xi, Tensor, ICP, I mean, Radiant network as well.
So good advancements, at least on the number of tokens available, obviously the number of networks that are available for many people who have kind of looked at the opportunity. I think when you look at self-custody, that's a big key, is having enough bandwidth there and enough flexibility to kind of get into all the potentials here. Of course, Base Network is that available now, and can I get it on Tangem today, or when will that be in?
As far as I know, Base is already implemented. I don't know if it was just on the beta network, but if it's just only on the beta network right now, you can definitely get that in the next days on, because our team is so quick with testing and then release it, test it, release it. I mean, just a marathon right now, what we're doing for the summer.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about staking, because this is coming up very fast. You've got Solana, Cosmos, Polkadot, Polygon, Cardano, Avalanche. Many of these are top tokens, even near protocol in there. What is that going to look like? Explain to me a little bit more about the staking process. Is it going to be very similar to other wallets where I'm going in, finding a validator, staking my tokens? Do they disappear off my wallet like they go into a validator with some of the other wallets, or how will you guys do it?
So I need to slow down, unfortunately, a little bit. So our developer team is working very, very hard on that. We have an aggregator right now who's doing the staking for us. So most likely I cannot talk too much to that, but I can definitely say that we will have by the end of June the staking of all that assets, what you already said there right now, right? With Trezor, Kronos, Kava, Tron, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, Near, Cardano, Polygon, Polkadot, Cosmos, and Solana as well online on our wallet. If if you delegate the tokens or you're going to send it to another network. I couldn't say that right now, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do that with a delegation. So it stays in your wallet and you just provide liquidity for that. So then the staking can get processed. That's the good thing about that right now. We already have, for example, VeChain live for staking. I mean, is VeChain a staking or is it an airdrop? I mean, some people say so, some people say so. So you definitely get your rewards right now in VThor when you have VeChain on your Tangem wallet in the main network. So that is already in process, that's already implemented, and the next networks are coming. We're really, really proud of that. So like I said, end of June, we're looking forward to have that 100% live and for everybody to play around with that and to make sure that you don't need to send anything to third party or your assets need to leave the wallet. And I think that's a big plus, also increasing security and also make sure that you couldn't get frauded or that nothing can disappear from your wallet. And that's, I mean, again, safety is important for us.
Well, I think security is such a huge role. This is one of the things that, you know, when I'm talking to people that are getting into self-custody for the first time, that's always kind of the first question mark. How secure is it? What's the process? And once you explain it to them and show them the utility case, especially of a Tangem wallet, I think a lot of people feel much more comfortable about it once they understand. And we'll talk about that in a second in terms of educating consumers. For those of you guys listening in right now, make sure and smash the like button. It is one of the ways that other people will learn about these kinds of tool sets that are out there, especially in self-custody. We will be doing something very special towards the end of the show, so make sure and stick around for that. We've got a surprise for you out there. I want to get into this a little bit further because networks are one thing, but also getting into swaps. Now, a swap, of course, is already available within the Tangem platform itself. What about the model that you guys have here on one of your roadmap slides that we looked at? New on-ramp, off-ramp providers, better rates, all that kind of stuff. What's in the cards right now coming down the pipe?
Yeah, thank you very much. And you said it pretty clear, Paul. I mean, having a seamless experience for the users where they can really do everything in one app is absolutely important. It also reduces the risk that you're going to send maybe something to another spot where you maybe mismatched a wallet address or something else is wrong. So we make sure that you can do everything directly in our open source app. And by the way, our app successfully passed the second external firmware audit from another company without any found issues, backdoors, etc. So the opportunity of having a cross-chain swap directly on Tangem was very important for us, and we were pretty proud to launch that a couple of months ago. So right now you can swap most likely everything to everything, and not only between EVM compatible networks, so like Ethereum to Ethereum to Matic or something like that. So right now you can really swap your Bitcoin to XRP or maybe in the opposite direction, whatever you would like to do with that. And that again, without having your assets leave the wallet. And we're pretty proud that due to the fact that we have right now one decentralized exchange with 1inch integrated into our cross-chain swap, we also have two additional exchanges with Changely and ChangeNow as aggregators, and we will definitely bring on in the next month also OKX DEX, what also brings a lot of more of assets what you can swap directly on the app without having them to leave your wallet.
I want to talk a little bit about Tangem Pay. This is a slide right here. You've got Tangem Pay, it's a new product coming in. Production and testing come in June. Pre-order and launch. Now, it shows this in the EU and the UK. What's the likelihood of us seeing it here in the US, Tangem Pay?
Yeah, I cannot say too much of that because this is a very, very complicated legal thing for us. We need to make sure that we fulfill all the roles, all the different requirements also here in the States. And I mean, we know how quick the SEC can file something that's probably not correct, but they're going to do that. So we need to make sure that we do everything correct from the very beginning. So therefore, we started with that in Europe as first and also United Kingdom. And we're pretty confident that we can continue that also in the States within a short time period. But coming back to Tangem Pay, and it really makes me so proud to talk about that because we as Tangem are the very, very first hardware wallet supplier or the payment provider, well, not a payment provider, but the hardware supplier that is capable to do a directly 100% direct swap between you want to pay your coffee, your groceries, your gas on the gas station with cryptos, with that crypto you want, Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe USDT, whatever you want. And we're not making that middle step of pay the gas station with US dollars and use it from your wallet, from your account, and then have a middleman that swaps it into US dollars and then send it to the gas station. We're going to do that
Okay.
directly with Visa together. So Visa takes care about everything, our official partner, what we're really proud of. So I know we have talked about that 7 months ago already a little bit, but unfortunately things take time, and we as Tangem
Sure.
need to make sure that everything we're going to do is 100% correct and according to the regulations. And coming back to the card a little bit, I mean, most likely everybody of you know our cards, what we have right now with the 2.0 version.
Yep.
And here comes a very important topic. These cards, what you have right now, no matter if you got the 2.0 version or the 1.0 version, this is still your wallet. If you decide to have the Tangem Pay, this is a complete new product. So this stays your wallet, and the Tangem payment card will be a separate item, a separate product. So no mixing up with your hardware wallet and payment possibilities.
But yet at the same time, it's going to be connected into the wallet itself, the hardware wallet. So
Yes,
the
sir.
functionality in terms of ease of use, because that is a big problem right now. If you use crypto and have these, kind of these debit card platforms, I won't mention the companies that are doing this, but there's a transfer process. There's usually a fee involved. I mean, those are some of the challenges. So I'm intrigued with the fact that you guys are kind of going this direction with Visa. So good to know.
So also we have another very, very, very important feature, what I have already had in conversation with our CTO a year ago at the Permissionless 2 in Austin. And this is the passphrase option. So with the latest update, I think it was launched last week, you can also have your 24-word seed phrase plus your 50-digit long passphrase. What makes it very, very important and very, very safe to have an additional layer, what makes it, I mean, absolutely impossible to hack your wallet.
Well, that gets back into the security side of things. So I do agree with that. Push notifications are coming. Additional in-app support for language, send screen redesign. You guys are doing all that, and you mentioned the passphrase support there. Okay, so these are all welcome features coming forward. And I think, I haven't tested this within an app right now because I use multiple devices, but I'm curious, if someone has one phone, but they have, a wife has a set of cards, your daughter has a set of cards, you have a set of cards, can I combine those into one platform and use them all under one app?
Yeah, most likely. What I got, I got on my phone by its own, I got, I think, 8 different Tangem wallets on my phone. I got for my own 4 wallets. I got for my daughter, for each daughter, 1 wallet, so I'm at 8. I got a burner wallet, so I got 9 wallets right now. So you can definitely have everything in one wallet together, and then you can slide in the very top from left wallet to right wallet. It's pretty comfortable feature, and to make sure that you can separate your assets. I mean, this is also a security factor. I don't like to have everything on one wallet. Yeah. So for example, my barrier is $10,000 on one wallet. If I reach that, I create a new wallet, have that by my side. And this is most likely also a reason why I have really multiple cards here right now, what starts from very, very, very different designs and customized designs. You can see a couple of the Casper wallets. You can see the Bad AI. You can see the chicken wallet. That's a pretty interesting design. And Paul, I think we're also working on one of your designs, aren't we? Or
Yes,
have we finished
we are.
it already?
We are going to have a special design coming out for the PBN that will be available out there for you guys to be able to get to. So that's going to be a cool one. So I can't wait till the chance to where you show off the PBN wallet.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. You're in final testing and production right now for the Ring. This is a cool product. The demand, what do you think the demand is going to be for this once it hits?
Yeah, so I have the Ring already for most likely the last 5 months, and I'm in my first life. I'm a welder, pipe fitter, and metal worker. So I have really stress tested the Ring over the last 5 months for me in my daily routine. I've really done everything with it, and it's created out of a special ceramic composite. So it's most likely the same like your implants on the teeth are. So a very, very hard and durable material. And I was not capable to damage to do any scratches on it, to damages. And we have stress tested that ring so horribly, nothing could really happen, nothing could fail. And this is a absolutely durable product. So
Yeah.
we're gonna put our website up for pre-order, most likely in end of June, probably. And we will start in the second quarter of this year with a limited batch of 10,000 units. US
Okay.
size from 9 to 13 will be available. So you can also get some information on our website about how to measure the size and how to get your perfect size for that. And the ring will come in a set of two cards. So you get your 2 Tangem cards plus a
Okay.
ring together. So and this will be your set of your Tangem ring. So the ring, the set by its own will be a little bit more pricey. It's not the same price as we have it right now because this is definitely a luxury item. This is definitely
Sure.
a higher quality item, and we make sure that everything works fine. The ring by its own also get produced in Great Britain, and it's get packaged by the same wrapping machines like the Apple
Okay.
products. So you get a little bit of extra premium on that.
Now, I noticed something
it's-
in the demo that you did showing the transaction, and you took the ring off your finger. Is that required now?
We made sure that this is definitely a security feature that we can guarantee that nobody can scan your ring directly when you have it on your finger. And I'm happy to show that maybe a little bit to you, ladies and gentlemen. So if I'm gonna grab my phone right now and hold it here in front, you can see nothing happens. The ring
Gotcha.
definitely does not get involved. And if I'm gonna take the ring off and I put my phone here,
All right. Okay.
you can see
There it is.
there is a
Yeah,
transaction
brings the-
about the
Yep.
ring. Yeah.
And this is kind of our cons and wish list. So no NFT support. I know you guys have talked about this. We keep begging for it. What is the likelihood of us seeing that coming soon?
It's with the next update. We have that. We have so many people coming up. Everybody in the team agrees we need that, and it is implemented for one of the next updates. Definitely,
Very nice.
100%.
What about native Web3 dApp support? This is something that has been incorporated into things like the Coinbase wallet. What about with Tangem?
So we're not supporting any additional wallets. What we're going to do, we provide app support for Wallet Connect for the new 3.0 version.
Okay.
The latest and greatest version. This is what we're definitely going to have, but we're not doing additional Web3 support like securing maybe your MetaMask wallet with it or anything else. But the app support, yes, for sure. That's what we do.
I want to show a couple on here. This is flow support because this is non-ETH. And then you also look at Root Network, which is coming over now. We're seeing a lot more movement for XRP. What is the likelihood of starting to see those networks coming in?
So putting a trust sign up to XRP is something that I'm discussing with our developers a lot of times. We know that this is requested. Unfortunately, let me say unfortunately, our complete development process are driven by the community. And if me as a brand ambassador or a teammate is saying, "Hey, I want that," it means nothing for our team. But if our users, if our customers, if our community say we need that, then it gets higher and higher and higher on our priority list. But unfortunately, not so much people have asked for that right now. So maybe this is a little bit of a push with the community. Feel free, shoot an email to our support team and say, we need XRP trust lines. We need flow support for Ethereum.
When you look at native crypto to USDC, whether it's a Solana to USDC, et cetera, what about that kind of feature coming into Tangem?
That's available right now with the cross-chain swap. You can swap really everything to USDT, USDC on all networks, no matter if it's Tron, Solana, Ethereum, Avalanche, Optimism. I mean, I could go on, but this is available right now to the cross-chain swap, yeah.
Domain addresses, sending to domain addresses, like, .eth, et cetera. What's that going to look like in the future?
We're working on that. I experienced 1 year ago that this was not possible, and I addressed that very early on, and we're working on that.
Good. All right. Last couple of things is Tangem community airdrops. That would be a great strategy, I think, because especially with our community, they love airdrops. It seems like, and then also the friends and family address list. Being able to kind of build that into the app itself. I want to send something to my friends here in the studio or family and friends, making it easy to go. What about those kind of things?
Coming at first with the airdrops, I mean, you can generally participate also if you're doing transactions on the network, etc. I mean, whatever the requirements for to hold you accountable for an airdrop is, I mean, you can participate on that and then connect with Wallet Connect to all the, let me say, the apps that you need to fulfill that. That is definitely something you can do right now. The idea of having family addresses maybe connected with your phone book or with an own address list was something that we pretty much stayed away for a long time, because
Okay.
here's the deal. We don't like to collect any informations about our users. Nobody in the
see.
world knows that this is David's card, or that this is
Yep.
David's card, or that this card sits in North Carolina. Nobody knows that at Tangem. We don't store any information of our customers. But we heard that feedback from the community. Everybody would love to have some kind of a minimum address book and say, this is the name and this is the wallet address. So long story short, one of the updates for the next features. One of the feature for the next update, sorry.
All right, so David, we're going to do a big giveaway. And of course, this
Yes.
giveaway is going to be given to our Diamond Circle members. So we're going to do, what are we giving away today, David? What is the freebie here?
Yeah, first of all, we as Tangem want to say thank you very much for all the great feedback. And I can tell you, whatever you're going to put down below the video will get read by our management team, by our marketing management team, and also by our support team. So
Good.
all your feedback you got, put that down there. We take that and we make sure that we develop our product in that way that you love it. So,
Perfect.
and with this giveaway, we want to say thank you very much to the great community and to your audience with 3 sets of 3 cards of our Tangem wallet of the black version right now.
I like it.
So, Paul, you say what the requirements
Yeah,
for that
well, it's
are.
very simple. All you have to do is be a Diamond Circle member. You can sign up today. You can just go to our website, Paul Bearer Network, and you can join today. But we'll select from that membership group. We'll do a random selection, and we'll, of course, email you, because we get your email when you become a Diamond Circle member, because you, of course, get in our updates, all that kind of stuff. We'll email you a direct link and say, hey, here's the winner. We'll connect you with Tangem. They'll be able to, we'll stay out of it. They'll be able to drop you a set of Tangem cards over there. So it's a great, just another addition for you guys being part of the community. So we want to thank you for that. Hey, David, it's been always fun kind of jumping into what you guys are doing, and I'm very excited of kind of the future of what self-custody is going to look like. Tangem seems to be right there on the forefront. So thanks again for stopping in. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Paul, for having us. It's always a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to talk with you in the 3rd meeting, maybe in 6 months again.
We will. All right, you guys, of course, if you're not in the Diamond Circle, get in there. It's a great place to get additional content, and guess what? Now you get some giveaways, so super easy. If you're not following me on X, make sure and do that. It's just @Paul Barron, and we'll catch you next time right here on TechPath.